Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do an FAQ on the Xiaomi's Redmi 6. So Xiaomi Redmi 6 is the latest budget offering and the successor of the Redmi 5 in India, and the Redmi 6 comes with upgraded hardware, and in this video we'll try to answer a lot of questions you have been getting on this device. So let's get started with the detailed FAQ on this device. So first step, let's have a look at the sensors available. So opening up the sensors app, we can see all the sensors available. You can see that accelerometer, magnetic sensor, orientation, light, proximity sensors are included on the Xiaomi Redmi 6. Now moving on to the display. So the phone comes with a 5.45 inches display, and this is an HD plus resolution display, that's 1440 by 720p display, and this device has the 18:9 aspect ratio, and you can see that the display quality as such looks pretty good. You can see the viewing angles are pretty okay, the touch response is smooth, and even colors looks pretty vivid, and overall quality of the display even for the budget offering looks pretty good. So that's the display quality on the Redmi 6. Now there is no Gorilla Glass protection offered on the display. Now moving on to the SIM cards. So this device comes with a dedicated SD card slot. You can see that there are two slots. The bottom one has a SIM card and the top one has a SIM card and an SD card. So there is a dedicated SD card slot available along with two nano SIM cards. Now talking about the SIM cards, you can see that there is a dual VoLTE support. We have using two Jio SIM cards, and you can see there is dual VoLTE support. And in case you are not getting dual VoLTE, what you need to do is go to settings, SIM cards and mobile networks. You can see there is an option to enable dual 4G and use mobile data using VoLTE calls on the secondary SIM. So you can also enable this option in case you want to use VoLTE for calls, mobile data while VoLTE for calls on the secondary SIM. So that's the options available. So there is dual VoLTE on this device. Moving on to the storage. So we have two variants, the 3GB RAM variant and also the 4GB RAM variant. So 3GB RAM variant comes with 32GB storage, and you get around 22 to 23GB out of the box, and that's quite good storage available. You can also expand the storage in case you want to get more storage, because there is a dedicated SD card slot available. Next, let's talk about the fingerprint scanner. So the device has a fingerprint scanner mounted on the back panel. We'll just test the performance. So you can see that it's quite accurate, and we'll also test the face unlock functionality on this device. So there you go. So it's not the fastest out there, but it is quite accurate in unlocking the device. So that's the fingerprint scanner and face unlock on the Redmi 6. Now talking about the software. So this device comes with the MIUI 9.6 out of the box, and we have Android 8.1 Oreo out of the box, and we have the global variant of MIUI, and this also will be getting the MIUI 10 update pretty soon. So we are not really sure about the date, but this will be getting the MIUI 10 update. Now talking about the software, this device comes with all the features including the second space. Then we have support for dual apps. So there is app lock via fingerprint scanner and face unlock, and there is also support for themes, and a whole lot of features are offered on the MIUI 9.6. Now next, talking about the processor. So this device is powered by the Helio P22 octa-core chipset, which is a 12nm manufacturing process, and the performance is quite good on this device, and in day-to-day tasks it was quite responsive, and we do not see any sort of lagginess, and it also comes with 3GB RAM and as well as 4GB RAM variants, and the overall performance looks good on the device. Now talking about the battery. So this device comes with a 3000 mAh capacity battery, and the charging is limited to 5V to 1A. So that's pretty basic charging, and it takes around 3 hours to charge, closer to 3 hours to charge a 3000 mAh capacity battery, because there is only 5V to 1A charging supported on this device. Now the battery screen on time was around 5.5 to 6 hours on an average. That's quite good for a budget offering. So it has a 3000 mAh capacity battery, and you can get easily 5 to 6 hours of screen on time. Now next, let's talk about the speaker performance. So we'll play a song from the audio library, and I will just show you the speaker performance. So the speaker is mounted at the back panel, and it does a quite decent job considering the price segment. Next, talking about the LED notifications. So we'll just connect this device to charger, and you can see that on the left corner you can see the white LED notification. So that's how where the LED notification is available on the Redmi 6. Now talking about the USB OTG, so we are connecting this device to an OTG cable. Let's see if this is detected. So you can see that SanDisk USB drive is detected, and this device does support OTG out of the box. Now talking about the camera quality, so this device comes with a dual camera setup. It has 12 and 5 megapixel rear camera and a front 5 megapixel shooter, and the camera quality definitely looks good. We have done a detailed camera review, so here are some samples to just to give you an idea about how good the performance is. So in case you want a detailed look at the camera quality, you can head over to the description where we have the detailed camera review. So that is the FAQ on the Xiaomi's Redmi 6. Hope we have covered all the questions and queries you might be having. So in case you still have anything, you can just drop a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with your questions. Finally, let's just brief the pricing. So this device is priced 7,999 for the 3GB RAM variant and 9,499 for the 4GB RAM variant, and this will be available in different colors, 4 colors to be more precise. So you can get these colors from me.com. So those are the FAQs on the Redmi 6. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.